Hey everyone, it's Nerf here, and on today's video we are going to be going over a new addition to patch 6.1 which just dropped, and that of course is the Adventurer plate system, which looks really cool and is just a really good way to add more customization to the game and make your character feel like your own character. And so today I'm just going to showcase that off in this video, and yeah, so stick around for all that. So right now what we are going to be doing is going to the character icon here and checking out Adventurer plate. For me, I changed this to Shift K, just makes it easier. You also have portraits mode here, which allows you to actually make a portrait for your Adventure plate, but we'll check that out in a second. So here is the Adventurer plate system in Showcase. We of course saw it in the live letter and everything like that, but here it is actually in the game itself. I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen this yourselves as well, but here it is. So you actually have a lot of options here. So essentially you can change this right here, which is the top portion. You can also change the bottom portion here too. You can have a little emblem here, and of course the portraits we'll get into in a little bit. You can change your little activity here, as well as which types of things you like to do in the game most, your captain level, your FC that you're in, and your current job for this specific Adventurer plate. Which, of course, you can make different Adventurer plates depending on which job you are and assign them to your gear set lists right here. So I can set, I can change my glamour plate link as always, but I can also change a linked portrait as well, or remove it if I want to. So yeah, it's just a really cool system. So let's go to the edit plate design. So just editing plate design, you essentially have a bunch of different presets or custom. Let's go through the presets though. You've got basic, which isn't really much. It's just black, you know, nothing really going on there. You've got modern, which is a bit, you know, a bit more interesting, a bit more things going on. Not a huge fan myself. You've got stylized, which is actually pretty nice looking, and the paint backdrop here actually reminds me a lot of Guild Wars 2's design. You also have pop, not a fan either, but I'm sure a lot of people will like that sort of look. Tank, I am a tank right now, so that kind of works. Healer, of course green, and DPS red. Then you have Limsa Laminza. You've got Gridania, which is a bit more journal-like looking. You've got Ul'dah, and you've got Frontier, as well as Adventure. Now, all of these are really cool and, you know, fun to mess around with for sure, but you have your own base plates, pattern overlays, backing, top border, bottom border, portrait frame, plate frame, accent, and you can even mirror the layout to make it look a little bit different. I love this system. It's just, there's so much going on and there's a lot more depth than I expected. So let's go into this. You can have solid black, solid white. I'm not going to go over every single option, but there's a lot going on here, and it's just really cool. So you can change the backing. Instead of having a notebook backing, you can have dots or shadow, which doesn't really show too much. Vellum, whatever that means. Scrapbook. You know, there's a ton here to just mess around with. There's the paint we saw earlier. Metal signboard. You've got parchment stack. You've got companion sticker with the Moogles. You've just got a ton of different options here for the background, portrait frame, tons of different stuff. So yeah, there's just so much to mess around with here. And these aren't the only options either. You actually have a ton of different rewards you can find in the game itself through different rewards via either PvP or other different things too. I'm sure they'll be adding in the future. So I mean, as it is right now, the Adventure plate system is just really cool and something that I personally am a huge fan of. But as you obviously see with the Adventure plate, you have a little portrait here that you get to make your own. And so this is actually how you do it. It's actually similar to G-Pose in a way. So let's make a new one, create new, just from scratch. So this is me, and you can move the camera around, change the angle, you know, change the camera distance, change the background up to maybe match a specific thing with your Adventure plate if you want. Of course, there's a ton of different options, and there's more that you can just get in the game by just, you know, doing certain types of content. It's just really cool, the amount of stuff they have here. So let's just go for like Ether, as you see in the login screen and all that. You can have a border as well, fade to white, fade to black. Maybe you want something plain, you know, go a little bit boring, but looks nice. Maybe something journalistic or corner accent. There's a lot to mess with here, and I think that's just the really cool thing, is that they kind of went all out with the system right from the get-go by just having it there. And it's not even complete either. This is what they're saying is a beta for it, so the full version will come out later during 6.1 or 6.2. I'm not exactly sure which, but yeah. There's just a ton here to mess around with, and I absolutely love that this is a thing in the game, because again, it just adds so much more customization. Here, you can also change like the lighting and whatever you want to do. It's really cool. You can change a lot, the pose, everything like that. There is so much going on here, and you know, I'm just really excited for this, because it's just a fun system, a system that, again, just gives you more to customize about your experience and make your own journey and more specialized. I'm, again, a huge fan, as I've been saying throughout this whole video. So yeah, that's just a taste of the adventure, play, and portrait system they added in 6.1. If you guys want to stay updated on more news that I'll be talking about and features in 6.1 and future patches, of course, subscribe down below and like if you enjoyed the video. Of course, I won't be talking about every single feature. That's not exactly something I'm going to be doing, just the main things that I'm personally excited about and really enjoy. And again, that was one with this. I really do like the adventure plate system. It is just something you didn't really think you wanted, but it came and it's awesome. So yeah, anyways guys, I will see you all in the next video. My name's been Nefarious, and peace.